welcome to a new episode of Gardeners of Earth, where I dive into my work as a biodiversity informatician. But of course, I am by training and will always be in my core a philosopher. And here we are in Thessaloniki for the General Assembly, the annual General Assembly, to see the progress on our projects. And here I'm at the Aristotle Fair. Now, Aristotle is the GOAT, the greatest of all times. And if you would believe it, they were actually first thinking of calling this Alexander the Great Square, but I mean, he wasn't all that great in the end. Aristotle was truly great. And in some regards, you could consider him as the first biodiversity informatician. In his own words, he was studying philosophy of nature, and he was basically the first not to just perceive all different kinds of animals and plants, but just to think, I won't leave it like this. I want to bring some systematics. So he was the first to classify the animals as being land animals or air animals, animals in the air or in the sea. And then, so that's the zoological part. And then for botany, you have herbs, shrubs, and trees. Now, that the plant side of it seems to make more sense, I guess, than the animal side of it. That's because at this day and age, we always look at these things from kind of evolutionary point of view, but from a predicate logic, even his division of animals in, on the land, in the water, or in the air, clearly, he left out sea lions, I guess, or animals on the boundaries, sometimes in one medium or the other. But just to make the step and trying to classify the world around us deserves our applause. Now, sometimes I actually do wonder, as this is a coffee channel, I also do need to discuss that. What kind of caffeine consumer would he have been? Now, as far as we know, there's two broad classes, of course, within caffeine consumers, and that would be tea drinkers or coffee drinkers. And then we can further classify the coffee drinkers in espresso aficionados, and then you have the filter people. So what kind of a caffeine consumer would he have been? He could have, in theory they were already drinking tea in the 40s, so he could have been enjoying that. But as far as we know, it didn't really reach the sides. And well, coffee beans were just sitting there in Ethiopia waiting to be discovered by the West, basically. But as far as we know, it didn't make it up to here in Greece by that time. So we'll just have to leave this question as a hypothetical. And let's wrap up with enjoying this marvelous view. Thanks to Europe for this project, and hope you follow along for the next episodes.